Kenia Pilar was born in Brazil and raised in a family with 7 siblings. When she was in high school, she loved learning English, and that interest prompted her to want to go to the United States one day. Kenia married her love, Nick, in 2005, and 8 months later, she gave birth to her first baby, who was born premature and stillborn.
So it was so quick, soon we met and we started really dating very serious, and with 11 months dating, we got engaged, and engaged for 4 months, and we got married. And as a matter of fact, he gave me a beautiful wedding, and at the honeymoon, I got pregnant. When it was exactly 8 months, I started feeling like the pain, and I went to the hospital. When I arrived over there, and put the gown and everything and do the ultrasound, the doctor came in, and unfortunately, he gave us the news that they could not find the heartbeat. At the moment, and you have a little silence at the time, they brought the baby already ready for me. And was a little girl. She looked like alive. And I called my husband, sat down, and I said, babe, I want to just say thank God. And then at the moment, I held the baby and I said, God, thank you that you gave me this baby for 8 months. Now it's yours. This moment, I felt so much peace. Tess, I learned one thing. We don't understand what's going on, but and you trust that somebody has the control. I felt strong, and I was able to encourage other people because I learned to trust in God, and this making me such like a joy. I have a joy.
You have joy.
Yes, and I have a hope that one day I'm gonna see her.
Hi, Kenia.
Hi.
So excited to be with you today.
Yes.
That video was shot a year and a half ago.
Yes.
And every time I see it, I still get moved. And every time I've shown it to someone, they are moved. And I just want to ask you, in that moment, which must have been so difficult, what made you decide to thank God?
Why, Tess? At the moment, a lot of things was going through my mind. But as a Christian, I start think in something that will give me hope. And suddenly I thought about Abraham when he gave his son, and he did by faith. Mm-hmm. And I decided to have the same attitude. Even I didn't understand why, but I really don't want to know why. I just made my decision by faith, and I said, God, I just want to say thank you, because you gave her to me for 8 months. Now is yours, and I think this is what gave me strength to go through.
Wow, that's amazing. And did it help your husband at the time too? Because he was with you, right?
Yes, I know for him was imagining somebody that really wanted to be a father. He was so excited for this moment. And then when this happened, his world was upside down. But I wanna he find the strength, through my strength. Because I probably was the one that I could be really in bad shape. But because I decided to go, to have this step by faith and be strong, through me, when he saw the way I was reacting, he had the strength too, and he was able to do what we had to do. And not only him, but all my family too, just because the way I react.
Right, and I remember you telling me that people from the hospital were visiting you, the clergy and the administrators bringing you pamphlets, and what would you say to them?
Well, because they was telling me that they heard about me. Because normally on situations like that, the reaction of everyone goes through this, it's like, is depressed, be in despair, and a lot of cry. But, I was so calm. It's not because I wasn't understand everything. It's just because I just had a peace like that God gave me. And I really could understand the peace myself. And they was wondering, what's happened, why I was feeling the peace like that. They want to try to help me, but the majority of the time they talk with me, they said, wow, I thought we were going to be helping you. You're the one helping us, and this made it very easy for me to go through this journey.
That's so amazing. That's so amazing. And I'm sure that if you have a thankful attitude in a moment like that, that you realize how important it is to be thankful every day, right?
Oh my God. Sometimes when I tell people this, they don't understand. I tell, wow, my faith grew after this happened with me. And then you realize what we are in life, and be thankful for every little thing. If you wake up, you be thankful. It's like, it's all about the attitude, and it's a habit, when you're thankful, you have a joy, you'll be able to go through, you'll be able to impact other people. Right. And this is awesome.
Yes, yes. Did you, going through that experience, come closer to the realization that life is fragile, that easily it can be lost, and so every moment, like you're saying, every day is a gift?
Yes. Every day is a gift. This is the reason called present. And then I really, yes.
That's good, it's a present,
yes, it's
right?
a present. And then, it's just I learn everything that I don't understand. I learn to trust in God. Because God not gonna give us the answer for everything anyway. Because if He really wants us to know everything, He will give you more information for us. But He didn't. And then He wants us to trust in Him, by the love that He showed us, giving His only Son to save us. And then bad stuff happen to good people. We all know that. And then we gotta be beware and have the right attitude when the hard time comes for us.
There are probably a lot of people who have been through similar situations or just as devastating situations. Is there any advice that you could give them on how to maintain a grateful attitude?
Well, that's, what I think? Sometimes we don't think that we deserve that bad thing is happening with us. What I would like to say, for people that maybe, went through, or maybe people that go through, we don't know. Before, like any reaction that they're gonna have, I would like to see they think that could be worse. Could be worse. And other thing too, sometimes people ask, why me? And I say, why not? We are always a human being. God created the sun, and the sun comes from the righteous and the righteous. And even though I know it's hard, but you think and say, be thankful, because God said for us to be thanks in any situation, in everything.
That's amazing. So since that video, you went from being an employee in a clinic, and right around the time we did that video, you started your own business.
Yes,
and so now you're an employer.
Yes.
And you have sometimes how many people working with you?
Well, if I need, sometimes I have 7, 5, 4, depend the day. But normally I have 4 every day with me.
That's amazing.
Yes, yes.
And so I'm sure that every day has its challenges, and you just see this, you have this attitude every day with your clients and your employees. And
Yes, that's because you know, like you said, you know, life is so short.
Right.
You know, we cannot worry about tomorrow. Let's live today with a grateful heart and like a great attitude and towards everyone, you know. And I love my clients. I love the girls that are helping me, and every day is a joyful to go to work.
that's pretty amazing, I have to say. Being a mom, you have a son now. How old is he?
He's 10 years old.
10 years old.
Yes.
He was born how much quick?
After like 2 years.
2 years after this
Yes.
incident with your daughter.
Yes.
He was born.
Yes, he was born.
Were you a little nervous having a child again?
And like I said, you know, I was so faithful.
You were at
Terry.
peace, yeah.
I
you were
was
at
peace. You know, I
Yeah,
was
peace.
really, my life, I trust in God that everything will be all right.
Yes.
You know, and thank God he's a, you know,
He's a great
handsome
boy.
boy,
Yes.
great boy. It's a blessing that
Yes.
God gave me. I'm very happy.
Yes, now you
Yes.
have, you know, your son, and during this time, you've transitioned into being an employer.
Yes.
And that's I want to just commend you for that. And also, I know that you are who you say you are. You know, you do have this attitude all the time of gratefulness. And I think I was just reading recently how when you have a grateful attitude, it really helps your body. It helps you see things in a more positive perspective. And people who are grateful live longer.
Oh, definitely.
So this is going to be you living when you're 100 years
Well,
old.
I hope so. Full of energy. Yes,
that's
I think great attitude. You know one thing, because I was in the medical field, I can tell you this too. Because when people are having any problem like anxiety, like you know, worry, stress, is the first thing. Oh, high blood pressure. You know, but when you peaceful, when you try to really, for me, the secret is God in my life, you know, and put Him in first and take care, you know, take care of yourself, take care of your health, and be joy. Like you decide how you can live your day. You know, today I want to be thankful. You know, today I want to help others. Today I want to do my best. Just live today, and I really hope that I go to 100 with the same attitude.
That's phenomenal. I'm just so proud of you, Kenia.
Thank
you
you,
so much for sharing your life with us and sharing again, you know, your story with us. And I wanted to give you a gift. I know that as a business owner now, you have to do a lot of managing with your employees and your family and your. So here's a LIFECODA annual planner for you.
Wow, thank you, Tess. Thank you. This is definitely going to help me.
Also, European Nail and Spa, a gift certificate for manicure.
Oh, yes, I need. Sometimes I definitely need. Yes, Tess, thank you for having me.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you for being here. Next, we'll be talking to another woman who went from being an employee to an employer as a mom, and we'll be talking about planning with her.